Hello, beautiful kindred souls, and welcome to my spiritual oasis, here where your souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. So we are doing our yes or no reading today. We will have 3 groups for our readings, and I was just feeling inspired today to do more clarification and give you a little bit deeper messages with the yes or no. So there will be a straight up yes or no for you in each of the groups, but then also a deeper message. So before we get into our groups, I would like to invite you to join the Kindred family if we're not already connected here on YouTube by subscribing to my channel. Click like on the video if you like this type of content. Drop a comment down below. Let me know which group you selected, and if anything resonated with you today, please also do put that in the comments as well. I offer personal readings through my Etsy shop. Link is in the description there. My Etsy shop has all types of other content as well that was created by me to assist you on your spiritual path and journey. So check that out if you're so moved to do that. All right, groups. So we have 3 groups again. They're represented by the yes or no cards here. So group 1, group 2, and group 3. The links to all the groups will be in the description below. So go ahead and, pause the video if you need a moment to meditate on which group or groups has your message in it. More than one group might have your unique message from Spirit in it. So if you're being called to more than one, please do check more than one out. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, which means general application. The idea behind that is you are meant to use your own powers of discernment and intuition to determine which of the messages, if any, are meant for you. If something does not resonate, please do leave it behind and just take what does resonate to you, okay? So my beautiful soul, this is my intro. Pause the video at this point if you need a moment to determine which group has your message in it, and I will see you in that group. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your yes or no reading. The answer to your yes or no question is a yes. It says, naturally. Are you trying to make this fit, or does it flow into your purpose and direction? Okay. So, you are being called here. Again, the straight up answer is a yes. But you are being called to say yes to things that are a natural fit in your life. You're not going out of your way. You're not, doing backflips and backbends and doing all of these extraneous things in order to make something that is not intended to fit. So we're saying yes to things that are a natural fit to us right now. So you have Pluto energy. That's connected to this idea of transformation. And we have Aquarius energy. Okay. Aquarius energy. Aquariuses are the avant-garde, original, progressive sorts of energies. You could have some Aquarius in your birth charts, potentially even some Scorpio in your birth chart. But what I'm really feeling here, again, is this idea of a natural fit into your life, which means you already have your own thing going. That's one thing about Aquarius, is that Aquarius has their own thing going. They march by the beat of their own drum, shamelessly, unabashedly. And that's just the way it has to be for them. And so whether or not you have Aquarius in your birth chart, I feel like taking some of those lessons of originality, of progression, progress, and living life on your own terms, marching to the beat of your own drum, I feel like are really strong messages for you today. We have the World. I think that's in connection definitely in connection to this idea of transformation that we see in Pluto. The Nine of Cups is emotional confidence and stability and alignment. So again, it feels like a very you-focused message. Now, yes, Aquarius energy is more outwardly focused energy. It's, philanthropy and, networks and things like that are also connected to Aquarius energy. But it feels like you are on your own path. That's what I'm seeing here in your tarot. The Nine of Cups, Judgment, the Nine of Wands. You are on your own journey of transformation. You are on your own path to discovering what the world has to offer you right now. Your mark on the world, your unique stance and take on the world. So it feels very independent right now that you're going through that, actively going through that process. Okay. It's really interesting that this card came out. I actually think this unicorn is gorgeous. Intense, which anger typically is. But I really like the message here about honoring all your emotions as sacred and understanding that anger exists for a reason, that anything in excess can be a problem, right? When anger turns into rage and you're consistently angry all the time, that could turn into violence. But there's a reason why anger exists. And I like this idea of honoring all of your emotions, even the ones that are low vibration, because they're there for a reason. And truly asking the question, why? Why is this emotion here? Why am I angry? What am I upset about? What am I truly angry about? It might not be the thing that you think it is, or the person that you think it is, or the situation that you think it is. So I think asking those questions is really important, especially connected to this idea of transformation. You might judge yourself too critically as well. You might judge your anger, your frustration too critically as well, or maybe that has been done to you in the past, and so now it's kind of a part of your psyche. If you're resonating with any of that, doing root work might be helpful, shadow work might be helpful, especially to get down to the core of this anger if you're connecting with that message. But overall, and in general, I feel like there's a really strong message for you around discovering what your natural is. So in order to determine if something is a natural fit, you have to know what natural is. What is your unique take on life? What is your beat? What is the beat of your drum? What do you want out of the world? I mean, this card is packed to the gills with abundance and richness and color and life and opportunity. And so I feel like there's just a strong message around you getting clear on what you want, having that grounded, centered, emotional, confidence in yourself, going through this transformation, releasing yourself of low vibrational energy, freeing yourself by seeing who you are, good, bad, indifferent, low vibrational, high vibration. So once you see all that energy, then you can make a determination, you can guide yourself in the way and direction that you want to see your life go. Okay? So, my beautiful soul, these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful for you. If something did resonate, please do drop a comment down below, click like, subscribe, and I shall see you in an upcoming message. Bye-bye. Hello group 2, and welcome to your yes or no reading. The answer to your yes or no question is a no. It says no thanks. I love seeing this card because I feel like it's like you can say no and you don't have to be rude about it, You can be polite about it, but still be firm, right? There's no question here what the direction is. But there's also this idea of, doing it in a polite way. It's polite to say no to things that you know are not for you. They're not in alignment with your path and purpose. It's not really something you want to do. It's not really for you at that point in time. Whatever, the messages around it. The idea is that kindness lives in this idea of saying no as well. So we have sextile. Sextile energy is a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. So sextile energy is talking about the angles of the planets in relationship to each other. And when certain energies are in a certain relationship with each other, they either harmonize or they oppose each other. So sextile energy is a harmonic 60-degree angle for that energy. So there's a suggestion here that there's a combination here of tension and flow. Like saying no to someone could cause some tension. But saying no is also about being honest about what you truly need and want. And so there's an idea of flow there as well. Right? There's tension in saying no because you don't know what's going to happen after you say no. Whether it be making someone upset or, which you can't make someone feel a certain way, by the way. That is how they're expressing their energy. Of course, different energies evoke, but you can't make someone feel, and no one can make you feel. That was random, but true. I like this idea of potential and reward as well. I feel like for you, it's about honesty, especially if you find it difficult to say no to things, which if you have strong Aries placements, you probably don't have any issues at all. You probably don't have any issues at all with conflict and saying no. But that could also be a thing too, like that aggression. Like maybe you say no in a way that's really aggressive and potentially laced in, unnecessary hostility. So adding on a little bit of politeness might not hurt. Saying no thanks instead of get out of my face is probably could have a stronger, more positive outcome there for that. Aries energy also talks about being assertive, and again, saying no to things, especially if it's uncomfortable for you. I feel like there's a message around channeling that Aries energy. We all have access to all of the energies in the zodiac. They live somewhere in our birth chart. So we have access to those strengths and weaknesses and challenges. But I feel like there's a strong message, even if you consider yourself a softer energy, a softer type of person, you don't like saying no to people or things, channeling that Aries energy because you got it. It might be more challenging to pull it up out of the depths of your being, but you are capable of doing that. Independence is also a thing too. So if you find yourself kind of being attached to people or energies or things, or feeling like you always need to be in a relationship, or you can never go out by yourself, you always have to have a friend with you or someone else with you. There's a message around exploring your own individual power as well. We have the King of Wands here, which is supporting that fire message from Aries. Could also be specifically talking about Leo energy. You could have Leo in your birth chart as well. There's with the Eight of Swords here, willful. It's almost like you don't want to see the truth sometimes. Willful blindness as well. Even. Let's see. So if we look at the imagery of this card, we see this swan, this bird, trapped in this thicket with swords surrounding it. It's trapped, it's in pain. What it doesn't see is the hummingbird. And the hummingbird is a sign of life, beauty, sun, light. So it's almost like, rather than seeing the hope, seeing the devastation, the darkness, and the pain. So I feel like there's a strong message around seeing the hope, seeing the light, seeing the positive, even in tragedy and difficulty. If you spend a lot of time in your head, which the Eight of Swords to me suggests that, the Four of Swords to me is talking about letting your mind rest. Rest. Let it rest. Let your mind rest. Stop telling yourself you can't do whatever that thing is. Stop telling yourself that you're not strong enough, or you're not outgoing enough, or you're not charismatic enough, or you're not charming enough. Bullshit. You are. You have the King of Wands showing up. You had Aries energy showing up. You're brave enough. You have the courage. You have the ability to peel yourself away and be independent and passionate and assertive. Aries is first. Aries is the head. Assertion. Power. The power and the ability to assert your will on your own life is a power that you possess. Again, the King of Wands is supporting that energy. The King of Wands is mature, fire energy, balanced and harmonious, charming and charismatic, outwardly expressive and energetic, passionate. He, divine masculine he, holds the seed, the vision of passion, desire, effort, assertion. And you're being asked to channel him, his energy. And then we have strength. I literally just mentioned strength, and I actually saw the strength card when I was looking at the word bravery and Aries energy. So this is just confirmation for me. More Leo energy. You could have Leo in your birth chart here. But this idea that strength, when we think of it from the divine masculine perspective, it's that outward appearance of strength. But I feel like there's also a message, if you're not naturally outwardly expressive or naturally strong, in quotation marks, from an exterior perspective, I feel like there's a strong message for you in the strength card that strength is about its inner strength as well. Specifically inner strength in this situation. Specifically inner strength. Yeah, if you have a more soft energy, or maybe a more divine feminine placements in your chart, more inward strength, there could be some conflict here between some tension between what you desire and how you come across, or how people perceive you. They might perceive you more passive, more gentle, if you have some of those more watery or earthy qualities to you, when you might be a beast on the inside, right? Assertive, enterprising, because Aries energy is like that. That cardinal energy is enterprising and assertive. It's initiator energy. Starts, you begin. And then I love that this is your culminating message. Your advice is support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. Don't beat yourself up for being who you are. I did for a long time. I have a lot of water placements in my birth chart, and I often don't come across as intense as I am on the inside. I love Scorpio. So Scorpio is still Mars energy. Ancient placements. I look at ancient placements primary. Scorpio is the divine feminine side to Mars. It's the dark side, if you will, of Mars, meaning the side facing away from the sun. The side facing towards the sun for Mars is Aries. So even though I'm watery, Scorpio, still Mars. That fire burns within. That fire burns within. So, bearing that in mind, that you might not outwardly express your assertion, but it still lives there. And I feel like all of these messages around getting you to express in a healthy way your assertion and desires. And then there's always the reminder to support and nurture who you are. Because who you are is who you are supposed to be. That might sound cheesy and weird, but you're not supposed to be Aries if you're not Aries. If you're Virgo, you're Virgo. If you're Taurus, you're Taurus. The point here is finding your own inner strength, finding your own strength, purpose, and passion, and giving yourself permission to lean into it. Without shame, without question. If you're passionate about puppies, be passionate about puppies. If you're passionate about growing a business, be passionate about growing a business. Whoever you are, nurture yourself. Nurture who you are. Be willing and open to seeing the light even in difficulty or challenge. Understand that life is about balancing and harmonizing tension and flow, because it offers potential and reward. Embrace the fact that your moon and sun fight against each other, if that's your situation. Embrace that. And then find a way to harmonize it. Okay? So my beautiful souls, these are the messages I've channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful for you. If something resonated, please do drop a comment down below. Click like, subscribe. And I shall see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Whoops. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your yes or no readings. The answer to your yes or no question is a yes. It says, without fail, are you neglecting something important? So again, the message is encouraging you to say yes only to things that are allowing you to keep your other commitments secure. You're not saying yes to anybody who's trying to get your money if your money can't do that. You're not saying yes to energies that are, you're stretched thin already, you're working, you're in school, you're, a parent or whatever the case may be. You're not saying yes to things that are going to upset what you've already committed to, your current commitments. Also understand that things come in seasons, and that if it's not right, if the timing isn't right, if it doesn't fit right, then there'll be another opportunity, and it will fit and it will flow. Okay? So we have the second house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth, okay? You're focused on your bag is what this is telling me. That's the message that I got here. The second house is about how you, personally you, can obtain wealth, money, honey, or some sort of monetary equivalent. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Cancer. If you have Cancer placements in your birth chart, you on that bag. You securing it. You working on it. I see you. I see you, boo. Do your damn thing. do your damn thing. Even if you don't have Cancer in your birth chart, Cancer energy is cardinal energy, first of all. Cardinal energy is initiator energy, specifically from an emotive, watery, emotional position. Cancer is connected to house and home, the moon, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your business, nurturing your career, nurturing your education as well. Comfort, protection. And I feel like specifically in the physical world, there's something very tangible to me about Cancer. I feel like, yes, Cancer is water, and so therefore spiritual, emotive, etc. But being a cardinal sign, there's also a very tangible sort of energy to Cancer as well. Cancer be about her bag. I'm okay with that. Do you will get the thing done. Get it shamelessly, without shame. Protection. Yeah. Don't let anything, say yes to things that are going to help you secure your physical comfort is what I'm getting. Your physical comfort, protection in the physical world. But also understand that physical comfort and protection, etc., aren't the only areas and places in our lives where we need those things. Don't forget about the emotive spaces, the spiritual spaces as well. Yep, Ten of Pentacles, like I said, you securing that bag. Ten of Pentacles talks about, it can talk about like family and other things like that, but with kind of removing the family out of it, it really talks about abundance and security in the realm of your resources, your worldly resources and investments. So it could be relationships, career, business, reputation, many different ways to secure in the worldly realms. All right, and then you had 2 4s pop up. Cancer is the 4th sign in the zodiac, so I feel like the number 4 is something that is singing for you. Make sure that you stay balanced and harmonious is the message I'm getting. Don't focus too much on the worldly spaces, which I feel like I already kind of talked about that before. Because I mentioned that security and comfort in the world, the tangible world, is not the only, those aren't the only places and spaces that you need those things. You will become bored, especially if you are water energy, or you just in general desire family and partnership, companionship, whether it be romantic or not, doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's just a message around that you keep it all in perspective. It's important to focus on your bag, right? It's important to have grounded worldly endeavors, but when you take it to excess, which anything to excess is out of balance, then you start having hoarding mentality, the 4 of Pentacles. We want you to be able to manage your resources, which is also what the 4 of Pentacles talks about. But in low vibration and in excess, it becomes hoarding. You still should be generous of your resources, and those resources could be in the form of anything that you can exchange for something else. It could be money, it could be emotions, energy, a lot of different things that you can exchange. So we want to keep those things in balance. And again, focusing too much on worldly success and forgetting about all the other parts of yourself is going to invoke this energy of boredom, that something is missing. So keep it all in balance. And then the High Priestess energy, I feel like, is again connected to that intuition, that the world of not forgetting that you have powers of discernment and spirituality and wisdom and passion, which is our culminating energy for our message today. Do what excites you, get fired up about your life, and increase your energy levels. I feel like, right, okay, I just got a message. Don't take the job or the opportunity that is what it just like feels like the easy way out, or the thing that, because you're going to be bored with it. Pick something that you're passionate about. Don't pick the quote unquote safe thing if it's not what you want. If it is, great. If it's not, pick something that's exciting to you, because you're going to be willing to put your energy behind. You're not going to be bored about it. And it's going to connect with you on multiple levels. It's something that you can sustain. Sustainability, sustainable energy is the focus when it comes to pursuing your passions, because if you truly want it, desire it, and are passionate about it, you will be able to sustain it and put your will behind it and continue, because you get excited about it. You will continue to feed that fire. So find something that you really truly want to nurture, that you're passionate about, is what I'm getting, specifically in the realm of like making money and monetary success, career, business, things like that. So my beautiful soul, these are the messages I have channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful. If something resonated, do drop a comment down below, click like, subscribe, and I will see you in an upcoming reading.